Alright, so when creating our hero section, we will learn so many cool new things right now. First of all, let's go to our demo site, and we can see that we need a section with two columns. The one on the left will contain the content, and the one on the right will be empty, will contain nothing. So we will create a section with two columns, and of course we are going to drag the elements to the column on the left. So we are going to drag title, text editor, and then a button. That's our two elements that we are going to use in this section. Great. Now we need to set a background image to our section. So click on the settings icon of the section and go into the style tab. Here under the background section, click on classic, and here you have an option to choose an image. Where do we get beautiful images? We can't use images from Google because they are copyrighted. Here in my booklet, I made a short list of beautiful websites where you can find beautiful images. This one, for example, it's free. You can look for your desired image, such as gym, fitness, coffee shops, whatever your business is about, and look for the right image for you. In our demo site, we see that we need an image that most of the activity happen on the right side, and on the left side it's pretty much empty and our text can shine. So there are only a couple images over here that can actually be useful. Maybe this one. I don't see too many other images I can use in our case. Of course, it depends on however you want to design your section. If you can't find the right image for you, make sure to go to Shutterstock, which is the first link. This website has more images, and the images are very professional. They do cost money. However, when you are using my link, you'll get the first 10 images completely for free, as you can see on the screen. When using Shutterstock, we have way more professional images to choose from. They have thousands of images from every niche and every business. Definitely check it out. I went to many of them and I already found and downloaded the one that I like, and you can find it in our resource folder. In your case, I recommend you to check this link, find beautiful image for your website. You will not regret. They have really great images. Alright, back to our Elementor screen. Because we already have a background image, just choose and upload the background image to here. And this is the one. I'm going to drag it into WordPress, wait for it to upload, and then choose it to be my background image. Great, I can see the tip of the head at the bottom right side, so I need to play with the position of the image. I'm going to change it to center. I also going to set the repeat to no repeat because I only want it to display once, and the size to cover. Now I can see the image look a little bit better. However, our section is very short and our demo section is very tall, so we need to change the size. So here, still in the settings of the section, go to layout, and here under height you can change it to fit to screen, which it will fit to the screen is on, or min height and change it to something like 600 or 5 or 700, depends on what you want, just like so. And we can see immediately that it starts to look really good. However, we need to play with the position of the image one more time. Instead of center, do it top center, and we can see figure fully. It starts to look really good. We just need to create this background overlay, and we can do it here just underneath the background section. In the background overlay tab, expand it just like so. Change the background type to either classic or gradient. We're gonna use this option. And here we have the option to set two colors. The first one will be purple, and the second one will be transparent. So it doesn't really matter which color you're choosing, just make sure it's transparent by sliding it all the way to the left. Excellent. Now let's create the angle. We change it to 90, which means the first color will start from all the way to the left, and we want the first color to meet around the middle, maybe like 50 or 60%, and the right color to meet him also around the middle. Pay attention that we don't want them to share the same number because we do want to create some kind of special fading effect, as you can see here in the middle, just like so. Excellent. Now we can play with the opacity, make it more transparent or less transparent by sliding this slider. We can also play with the blend mode. Again, this is preferences based. You can just play with the options. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, just delete it. And here under the CSS filters, we can also start playing with the filters and see what we can come up with. Just like so, just make sure you like the result. This is okay. It's not exactly as we did in our demo site. However, it's good enough for our tutorial. Later on, I may look into how I created it earlier and maybe copy the style. But for now, let's just stay with that one. What I want you to understand is the example how to use it. Alright, let's start playing with the content itself. We can see that we have the title here. First of all, we need to change it to white. Just like so, and we need to make it larger. So under the typography, just slide the size to the right to make it larger. Let's copy the text from here and we will paste it in the content tab. Nice. Now we just need to reduce the size of the text because it's 3 lines and we want it to fit 2 lines, just like so. We need to change the color of the text editor to white and then create a transparent button. So click on the button and here we need to make it larger first. So instead of small, choose it to be large. Change the text of the button to anything you want. In our case, it's going to be schedule appointment. And here under the style tab, we would like to create a border for the button. So we will change it from none to solid. And then we will increase the number to 1 all around. Top, right, bottom, and left. And now we can see a white border. Let's reduce the opacity of the green background to 0. So we will have a transparent background. Gonna slide this one all the way to the left and we can see that we have no background anymore. Now let's give it a background color when hovering on it. So here in the hover tab, the background color will be any other color that you would like. You can play with it and test it as you paint it, as you can see. Because I like the purple and pink combination, I'm just going to do the pink one. We can see that it's nice. It's very similar to our demo example. And when clicking on the button, it will take us to the Contact Us section. However, because we don't have a Contact Us yet, we're not going to hook the button to anything. What we have left to do is pretty much just small adjustments, just like increasing the section height a little bit more, maybe to 660. I think it's going to look better. And also maybe to change the line height of the title from 1 to 1.2, and it will create more space between the first line and the second line. When you're satisfied, click on update and refresh your homepage to make sure it's looking good. And it is. I really like it. Now we can make sure it's looking good on tablets and mobiles and also make it better for Google and other search engines.